that the owners want to charter and explore these locations and have them available to deliver a world-class experience.
This is the Ben Taylor Podcast, the home of marine industry insights. Enjoy. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Ben Taylor Podcast, the home of marine industry insights. This little series is designed to profile the yachting industry in Australia. So we're going to hear a little bit about it. Nice to see you. How are you doing?
Yeah, very well, thanks, Ben. Yeah,
Good.
Thanks for having me.
You're very, very welcome. So let's have a little context. Who are you? What do you do? What's your thing?
Yeah, Cameron Bray. I'm the founder and director of the Superyacht People. We're a global charter company founded in 2012. We were one of the first MEBA members in Australia.
Right. Okay.
So originally established to sort of essentially be a charter management firm and bring that sort of MEBA style of charter management into Australia. I think to give that confidence to international brokers that, you know, the yachts that they do see on Yachtfolio and online are how they present, that the photos are real, that, you know, that the yachts are up to that standard that's expected of yachts around
Give it
the
a bit of confidence, a bit of like, no, this is real, you can trust in it.
Correct.
And you can charter around Australia and you're there to help them do it.
That's right. And you know, I think previously there's a lot of sort of lack of confidence. It was a bit of the Wild West. So it was just to try to give it that sort of credibility, put it on the world stage. And then since then the business has evolved to do charter retail as well. But you know, our strong focus is to build quality fleet in Australia, South Pacific, because we are seeing, you know, a lot more inquiry for what we would say off the beaten track.
Yeah.
The clients may not necessarily know where they want to go, but as long as it's not the Med or the Caribbean, because they've done it so many times.
Yeah, they want something unique, something different.
Yeah.
So Australia rapidly becomes a really attractive option.
And I think the thing is that the brokers, you know, they can charter in the Med and the Caribbean with their eyes closed. They've all got their, you know, itineraries and they know all the...
it's well established. They've done it before. It's easy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas they don't need to know about Australia and the South Pacific until they need to know. And then that's, I guess, where we come into play, is to try and be that source of truth for them. And you know, I try to make it as easy for the brokers as possible, you know, and as path of least resistance, you know, share as much information as we can, give them, you know, the real itineraries, the real advice on really, you know, I suppose the diversity of Australia, the seasonality, and then just also how big we really are.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at where the same sort of land mass as Western Europe, the same land mass as mainland USA.
Yeah, it turns out there's quite a lot to do. There's quite a lot of options.
Absolutely.
So actually there's more than a short itinerary that you can do.
Correct, exactly. Yeah. You know, so for me, it's just, you know, look, I'm a proud Australian as well, but I also am so proud of the industry here, and I think we're growing at a very rapid rate, but at a steady rate. We're maturing, and I think that we're now seeing that gap between, you know, the Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere is shortening. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant. And where's the company positioned, and where do you want to kind of get to in the next couple of years? What's the target?
Yeah, look, I want to be known as the source to go to in the South Pacific. You know, I guess for the better term, Mr. Australia in some respects. You know, and I think, you know, we're sort of doing a good job of developing that through relationships with brokers internationally, and knowing that, you know, we're here to assist them as much as we possibly can. So just to grow, you know, expand our fleet with good quality yachts that want to charter, that the owners want to charter and explore these locations and have them available to deliver a world-class experience.
Yeah, profile it to the world, help them do it, and then make it happen.
Absolutely right, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you so much
Thanks,
for your
Ben.
insights, Cameron.
Pleasure.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Everybody, if you enjoy content like this, make sure you're following here to see plenty more of it. All being well, we'll see you very soon. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Ben Taylor Podcast, the home of marine industry insights. We'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.